What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chap, and I'm back with another banger. And as you guys can see, I got the March Madness bracket challenge for you guys. I'm not gonna really try to waste you guys' time with this intro, but I want to keep it real brief. You guys see I'm rocking the Final Four New Orleans. I believe that was 2 years ago, 2022 March Madness, back when UNC, Duke, and there was two other teams I can't remember that were in that Final Four. Kansas, I know, was in there. Was one other team. It might have been UConn for all I know. I forgot. But yeah, that was where this hat is from. New Orleans Final Four. Got the merch on. But I don't want to waste you guys' time with this intro. Like I said, if you guys don't know what March Madness is, it's pretty much a huge tournament that happens. It's like playoffs, one game elimination. A bunch of college basketball teams make it off of having a decent season, or a pretty good season, I'd say. It's definitely every college Division I team's goal to make the dance, and the dance is referred to as the March Madness NCAA tournament or whatever. So yeah, I'm not really gonna waste you guys' time. Here's the bracket. I have made one already, but I do want to make this is probably gonna be my main official one, because this is what I'm posting on YouTube, and this will definitely be cemented forever. So these are gonna be my realist picks. I've done a couple with, you know, different friend groups or whatever, but yeah, I'm gonna make one right here, and I'm not really gonna waste you guys' time. Tournament challenge, bracket challenge, whatever. You get the deal. First matchup here, for you guys that don't understand, just follow along. It'll be real easy. We're just pretty much filling out a bracket, and there's a lot of upsets, a lot of, you know, it's really just guessing game. It's really just a guessing game. I don't like to look at the stats, because the stats really don't matter. We've seen 15 seeds, 16 seeds make it all the way to, like, what, the Final Four, Elite Eight or something like that. Not gonna waste your time. UConn versus Stetson. I'm going UConn. UConn's had a great season. Stetson, I didn't even know they were that good. They must have won their conference or something like that. But I'm going UConn. They play good Big East basketball. FAU versus Northwestern. Part of me wants Northwestern to win this game for real, but FAU, you know, I just gotta take FAU. Honestly, Boo Booey and Northwestern, they're a good team, but they lost to Chicago State in the beginning of the year when they were ranked 25th in the nation, and they somehow let that slip at their home court. So I'm definitely going FAU to win that game. San Diego State versus UAB. San Diego State had a great run. I believe it was last year. UAB is pretty shaky. San Diego State's probably pretty shaky, but I'll still go San Diego State to win that game. I know UAB won the American Conference to make it to the dance. Now we got Auburn versus Yale. I'm going Yale. I don't really trust Auburn, to be honest. Yale won the Ivy League conference champion. They're the conference champion for Ivy League or whatever. So I'll take Yale. BYU versus Duquesne. For all you guys that are OGs in the channel, you guys know when I wear like my A10s hoodie or whatever. I'm definitely going Duquesne because they are in the A10. BYU, you know, I don't really trust them at all. I don't even know who they've played this year. Don't really know much about them. Don't really care. I got Duquesne going in that game for sure. Illinois versus Morehead State. Illinois for sure. I don't really know much about Morehead State. Don't think that Illinois is going to allow a first round upset. Washington State versus Drake. I'm going Drake. A little upset action right here. For all you guys that know, wondering, the little numbers by the school is the seeding and like the ranking. So technically Washington State's supposed to win this game because they're a higher seed than Drake. You get what I'm saying? But I'm still going with Drake because I feel like Washington State is good, but I still want Drake to win. They have a pretty decent basketball, you know, background. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Drake. I could be very much wrong though. Washington State could easily clutch that up. Pac-12 basketball, they probably did okay. I don't really know the details. Iowa State versus South Dakota State. I'm going with Iowa State for sure here because of how they played in the Big 12 championship against Houston. They showed up and showed out for sure. North Carolina versus Wagner. I'm going UNC, no doubt. UNC got the juice. RJ Davis, best point guard in the league. Hubert Davis is a pretty good coach. They got my boy Harrison Davis, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what his last name is. Harrison is tough though. They got some boys on UNC for sure, and they've been playing really well. Mississippi State versus Michigan State. Tom Izzo and Michigan State will take that dub. That will be a very close game, I feel like, though. This will be a really good battle. But Tom Izzo overall is a good coach, good experience, got a squad. You know, Michigan State was really struggling in the beginning of the year, to be honest. They weren't doing that well, but they turned it around and made a run and got into the tournament. So that's a dub for Michigan State. And I'm taking them to beat Mississippi State. St. Mary's versus Grand Canyon. This is a great matchup here, but I'm gonna have to go with St. Mary's because I'm pretty sure St. Mary's in the West Coast Conference, and they are always consistent. This is my first time seeing Grand Canyon in the tournament. I feel like since I've been participating, I could be very much wrong, but you know, St. Mary's, you know, why not? Let's take St. Mary's for the dub. Alabama versus Charleston. Alabama started teeing up towards the end of the season. They were slept on in the beginning and then started winning a lot of good games. Ended up getting to the tournament, of course. I'll take them to beat Charleston. I don't think Charleston got the juice like that for real. Clemson versus New Mexico. I'm going New Mexico. Let me see the Lobos, man. Let me see the Lobos take a little dub over Clemson. Clemson is really not that surprising to me. I've seen them play, saw them on TV. Didn't really think they were all that good. I'm taking New Mexico Lobos to win that first round. Baylor versus Colgate. I'll take Baylor. I don't see Colgate really taking a dub in the tournament, to be fair, but I haven't heard much about Baylor, but you know, I'll take Baylor to win first round. Dayton versus Nevada. I'll take Dayton, A10. Come on now. What? Shouldn't even thought about that. What? Arizona versus Long Beach State. Now, let me tell you something. Arizona lost to Princeton, which was a 15 seed last year. I believe that was last year. But they didn't have Caleb Love. Caleb Love knows what it... You know, Caleb Love balled out the last time he was in the Final Four. You know what I'm saying? The last time he made the tournament. Hence my hat. Caleb Love teed up. He went crazy. And now Caleb Love plays for Arizona, which before, when he was playing in this Final Four on my hat, he was playing for UNC. Of course, he had probably a really good team. I mean, of course, he did have a good team. But Caleb Love was really the leader of that team, I felt like. He was the face. Arizona, though, he's on Arizona now, and they're playing Long Beach State. I feel like Arizona's going to take this dub just because Caleb Love's going to just assert his dominance and go crazy as he always does, bro, in these, like, big-time situations. Plus, he was Pac-12 Player of the Year, I believe. Houston versus Longwood. I'm taking Houston. Houston plays really good defense. That'll lead them a long way. Nebraska has this one Japanese guy, I'm pretty sure that's really good. But to be honest with you guys, to be fair, I'm a Big Ten hater in a sense. I feel like they're frauds whenever it comes to the tournament in basketball. So I'll take Texas A&M on that one. Plus they beat Kentucky, I'm pretty sure. So I'll take Texas A&M. Wisconsin versus James Madison. Give me JMU, man. They got some of that football magic because their football team went like almost undefeated or something like that. So I'll give JM. I know James Madison people that, hey, if you go to the university, if you go to James Madison University and you are watching this video, I know y'all party crazy down there. So I'm gonna take y'all because I know everyone's gonna be tuned in for this game, and James Madison could use that dub in basketball for sure. I'll take Duke over Vermont for sure. Texas Tech, NC State. Give me NC State. They beat North Carolina in the ACC tournament to be ACC conference champions. Give me Kentucky, Rob Dillingham, Mad Shifty. Been saying that since he was on Donda Academy. Florida, give me Florida over Colorado or Boise State. Don't really care. I think Florida will take that dub. They've been playing well. I'm pretty sure they won something. I forgot. They might have won their conference. SECs? No way. Did they win NCCs? They might have. Marquette over Western Kentucky. Marquette plays good Big East basketball, like I said before about probably another team. Purdue over Grambling. Thing about any team that plays in the SWAC is that they struggle against big name teams. I feel like they had one year where they were beating teams from the Pac-12, but Purdue will find a way to, I would love to see Grambling beat Purdue, but I know Purdue will find a way to beat Grambling. I think Grambling might just... Zach Edey's going to be hard to stop, especially if you don't have any, like, true big men. But shout out to Grambling for winning the SWAC and making it to the tournament, man. That's big time. Utah State versus TCU. I'm going TCU. Gonzaga versus McNeese. Give me McNeese. Gonzaga's had an off year. Even though they have a good coach, I'm taking McNeese. They're hot right now. I'm going to take them. I saw a little highlight, and I just saw one dunk, and I was like, yeah, I'll take McNeese over Gonzaga. Kansas and Samford. Want to say Samford, really do. Ooh, I really want to say Samford. I know Kansas has some injuries too, man. I really will put Kansas to lose first round right here, right now. Why not, man? It's March, bro. I'm taking Samford over Kansas. First round exits. Nah, that's crazy. I gotta put Kansas, bro. Ooh, I don't know, man. I feel like this is gonna be a crazy close game for some reason. But Samford, bro. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to that one. As of right now, we're going to take Kansas over Samford, though. South Carolina, Oregon. I'm taking South Carolina. Creighton will beat Akron. Or Akron, however you pronounce it. Colorado State over Texas. I don't trust Texas. Although Texas did give Houston a run for their money when they played. I'm not sure. They might have split the series. But I do know they gave Houston a good little run for their money when they played against each other. But they lost at home to Houston, so I'll still take Colorado State because Colorado State was ranked for a good part of the year. They might have ended up ranked. I don't know. Tennessee versus St. Peter's. St. Peter's a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure in 2022 March Madness they made it to the Elite 8 or something like that. I'll take Tennessee to beat St. Pete's though. Okay, back to the top. Now we are on the round of 32. UConn versus FAU. I'm going UConn, man. I don't see anyone beating UConn. FAU had a couple of silly losses throughout the season. UConn plays, once again, great Big East basketball. We'll take them to advance. They've been #1 in the country for pretty much the entire year. We'll take UConn. I really don't see anyone beating UConn, honestly. Yale versus San Diego State. Give me Yale. I don't see San Diego State repeating another Final Four run. That's why I take Yale to the Sweet 16. Duquesne versus Illinois. Illinois is known to tweak out. That's the problem. I'd really take Illinois to win this game, and I really feel like I should. But the Big East basketball finds a way to always do some dumb stuff. I saw Illinois lose to Loyola Chicago, back when they had Ayo DeSumo, a couple other, that was their year, bro. That was the year Illinois was supposed to be good, and they ended up losing in the second round to a really, really small school. I'm taking Duquesne, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Drake or Iowa State, give me Iowa State. North Carolina versus Michigan State, give me UNC. St. Mary's versus Alabama, give me Bama. Ooh, I want to say St. Mary's, but give me Bama. New Mexico, Baylor, give me the Lobos. They in Arizona. Caleb Love. Houston, Texas A&M. This is a good one. Houston. It really wasn't a good one. I don't even know why I had to think about that. JMU versus Duke. Give me Duke. Even though I feel like James Madison might pull off something right there. NC State versus Kentucky. Rob Dillingham, I believe, was originally committed to NC State, but then he decommitted and went to Kentucky. He's gonna drop like 30 that game. I got in this game right here, I got Rob going for 25 plus points, maybe even a 30 ball, going crazy on NC State, taking them to the Sweet 16. Florida versus Marquette. Give me Marquette. Big East basketball never fails. Purdue, TCU. Give me TCU. I don't trust Zach Edey in Purdue at all. McNeese versus Kansas. Woo! Oh, I want to get McNeese. I want to get McNeese to that Sweet 16, and Kansas has injuries. Give me McNeese. South Carolina, Creighton. I'm gonna go with Creighton. Big East. I just really trust Big East basketball. Honestly, they played. I trust them. Bro. It's a conference that's real consistent and is always putting good numbers to the tournament. They always get a fair amount of bids, respectfully so, rightfully so. Colorado State will beat Tennessee. All right, now we are on our Sweet 16 round. UConn or Yale. UConn will end Yale's great run to the Sweet 16, but UConn will just overpower Yale. Duquesne versus Iowa State. I want to say Duquesne, but Iowa State showed a lot of dominance. You know what I'm saying? They showed a lot of dominance when they beat Houston in that championship game. North Carolina versus Alabama. Give me UNC. RJ Davis, Harrison. Who else they got in there, bro? There's Baycott still on the team. What's white boy name? What's his name, bro? The transfer from Notre Dame. Even though he's mad like 50-50 sometimes, but when he's hot, bro. What's his name? What's Buddy's name? I forgot. New Mexico or Arizona? Ooh, I'm gonna take Arizona, but imagine this matchup, chat. Imagine this matchup for you college basketball lovers. You guys know about this matchup with Caleb Love transferring. Bro, this could really be a matchup right here, bro. That's crazy. Crazy to think about. Okay, we got Houston, Duke. I got Houston. They play good defense. Duke, they haven't really impressed me a ton this season. I know Jared McCain's been like the freshman of the year type thing. He's been playing really well. or at least started to play really well. They got a couple guys. Jeremy Roach. Roach is a baller too. He's like upperclassman and everything. Kentucky, Marquette. Give me Marquette. Rob Dillingham and all those young freshmen that are on Kentucky, you know, probably won't be able to beat Marquette. But I wouldn't be surprised if they pull it off. But I'll have to take Marquette, to be honest. I really want to say Kentucky wins that game, but I can't trust them, bro. Capillari might trip, like the coach. Cap might trip, bro. He might tweak out. TCU McNeese. I almost want to say McNeese to the Final Four or Elite Eight. Give me TCU. Creighton, Colorado State. Give me Creighton. All right. Where did? Yeah, bro. I really should say Sanford, bro. But I'm gonna keep it how I am. I'm gonna keep it how it is. All right. So what we got now? What's this, like the Elite Eight matches or whatever? I don't even know. UConn, Iowa State. Give me UConn. Houston, Marquette. Give me Houston. Ooh, we got 2 1 seeds in there. North Carolina. Give me UNC. TCU, Creighton. This is gonna be. If this really happens, it'll be a crazy matchup. Give me. Oh, why would I take TCU to the Final Four? Am I tweaking? Give me TCU in the Final Four. This is my Final Four right here. I know you guys are going to be saying I'm crazy. What are you doing, chap? Why do you got this type of lineup? Don't really care. TCU Final Four, Houston Final Four, UConn Final Four, UNC Final Four. And my 2 people that will play in the championship will be North Carolina and Houston. And you know who will win this match? North Carolina will take it away. And it will be how many total points will be scored in the championship game. Give me 127. Enter me in everything so I can win a car when I have the perfect bracket. This, my friends, is my 2024 March Madness men's basketball tournament bracket challenge submission. You feel me? Nonetheless, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm going to submit my bracket so you guys can see that I wasn't a fraud. Yeah, that's my bracket. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys drop a like, sub, show generosity to the channel. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Happy March Madness. Maybe I'll do some reactions. Let me know in the chat. And of course, go join my Discord link in the description. All that good stuff. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Have a good one. Stay blessed.